Today I'm going to go over why I made the Hero 10 my first GoPro camera purchase. And hopefully the samples I show you will back up why I made this little guy the newest tool in my camera bag. Since this is my first GoPro, I don't really have any others to compare it to, but when you first hold it you can feel it's really solid with some weight to it. The matte black housing is fitted nicely with some protective rubber edging on the front and back, and it looks like they're sticking with the built-in brackets on the bottom that tuck away into the camera. And finally they're back to the removable lens so we can put ND filters on or replace the glass if it ever breaks. The main feature of the GoPro 10 is the ability to shoot 5K at 24 and 30 frames per second. I know the quality difference isn't going to be noticeable once it's downloaded for platforms like YouTube, and file size can get pretty massive, but having those extra pixels to play around with in post is really a plus. With the addition of the natural and flat color modes, it's much easier in post to match up your colors to your other cameras. Before, I found it easier to match up DJI's Decinelike mode to my Sony camera, but now with GoPro's flat color profile, I have another high quality option with even more features. With all the stable modes on the action cameras nowadays, they all seem pretty good, but not exactly great. GoPro's new boost stability mode totally changed my outlook on this. Running with the camera or riding down a rocky trail turned out better results than I imagined. This mode does crop in a lot on your footage and won't produce good results using an ND filter, but we can work around that in exchange for some nice smooth footage. It looks like the days of the warped or fisheye videos coming out of action cameras is over, or at least optional. The GoPro 10 has a number of lens options, beginning with the 27mm narrow field of view, ideal for filming yourself or any other subject. The 19 to 34mm lens offers horizon leveling to help maintain a level horizon, and the linear 19 to 34mm offers a nice wide field of view without the fisheye. There's also an 18 to 34mm wide view and a Super View 16mm that are going to give you an ultra wide view when needed. Although I probably won't use the GoPro 10 for photos much, it's nice to know that if I do, the quality is going to be excellent. With 23 megapixels and a RAW file format to choose from, the GoPro 10 doesn't make a bad backup camera when you're out in the field. With all the cinematic features that GoPro is adding to their cameras, it seems pretty obvious that they'd give us 4K 120 frames per second. Combining high quality slow motion with your other 4K footage really makes for a professional finished video. Another feature that I might not use a lot, but it's great to have as an option, is the scheduled time-lapse. Since this is usually going to require you to be away from your camera when it starts recording, I guess you really need to be sure it's in a safe and secure place. I tried this function out and it was easy to set up and worked perfectly. The main thing I was nervous about when first getting the GoPro was having to learn where everything is at in the menu system, but later learned that everything is well organized, easy to read, and the large touchscreen seems very responsive. Each photo or video mode has an edit button to the right of it and brings up everything that you can change in that mode. Very simple and effective. With the introduction to the front-facing screen, you know the camera is gearing more towards a vlogging and cinema feel. It already has the wide-angle lens options and high-quality 5K video, so it's the perfect addition to this camera for vlogging and helping stage shots while filming solo, not to mention numerous other benefits of the front-facing screen.